welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. I am Jason Green. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if this is one of your first times watching these live shows. Today is a surprise Friday live show. Surprise! And so, hold on, my toupee is some. See this here? This is out of place. This is something wrong. I'm going to take it back to the wig shop. Anyway. We're going to talk about all the things I've been up to. I got a little time, and then I'm on my way to go see Vane and Faster Pussycat at Count's Vamp here in Las Vegas before it's closed. And it's going to be an all-star who's who of who's and luminaries and all that. Anyway, we're going to talk about where I was. I went to Disneyland. I went to see the Yankees. All that and more right after that.
Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I'd rather waste time with than you.
All right, before I talk too much about me, we'll start with a little bit about me. This morning, Different Strokes location video premiered right here on this channel. And my location videos have been adding a new kick to the channel. I mean, all of a sudden, we're over 31,000 subscribers, 32,000. I don't know. Maybe we can make it go higher by the end of the show, but I'm happy. But it's a whole new audience, and I'm so grateful. And a lot of the people who've been here since the beginning seem to be enjoying my TV location videos as well. Every now and then you get somebody on YouTube. The more subscribers you get, the more popular you get, the more negative people you find too. Don't get me wrong, it's 1 out of 10,000. But I find that there's people who comment just to comment. They don't even watch the video. There's so many people who say something that's clearly in the video. I'll give you an example, the Brady Bunch house. They did not film the Brady Bunch inside the house, only the exterior. But the house was designed inside to look like the TV show because it was on a TV show with the Brady Bunch cast renovating the house, HGTV. Doesn't matter. People comment. They don't watch the sound. We live in a society where people race to comment. We've given a voice to the stupid. It's same with YouTube. Just because there's a platform doesn't mean everyone should do it. Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, Twitter, OnlyFans, JDate, whatever it is, all of a sudden everyone's got somewhere to pontificate. I'm so fortunate that people enjoy some of the things that I say and some of the content that I put out. But I'm not going to these locations because I'm trying to get rich or to do something that everyone else is doing. I do it because I love it, and I've been doing it before. Sean Clark talked about it too. Long before he had a YouTube channel, he went to see locations from movies that he loved my whole life. Growing up in New York, I used to be on the set of movies while they were filming them. I'm looking around, and I saw so many legendary movie sets. So it's something I always loved. And I think when you do something you love, it resonates with other people. You can see I'm doing this because it's real. I'm not doing it just for subscribers. So this morning, the Different Strokes video came out. It all started with Alice. That was about 6 months ago, and that video went crazy. People loved it. And after Alice, I started to put out a few more, and some weren't that popular. Benson, not everyone knows Benson. Give Me a Break, Facts of Life. But what I'm finding is now people are starting to watch them all and enjoy the playlist. So anyway, if you like them, I'm so happy. Last night, I edited The Wonder Years. We're going to go to Kevin Arnold's house. We're going to go to Winnie Cooper's house and his best friend, Paul, as well. Why not? And that's going to be next this morning. The Jeffersons. Please watch those if you like them. I'm going to look at a few of your questions and comments, and then we'll get rolling. Georgia was the first one here, which means at the end of the day, you'll be the first one to leave. Saying hello to everyone. And here is Ned and Coco at the speed shop. Georgia's listening to Vane right now. I'm on my way to see Vane. Let's see here. Stephen asked about my rides at Disney. Well, we'll talk about Disney in a little while. I did not go on either of those rides, though. Brian saying hello. Here's Lorraine. Let's see here. A lot of people. And it's so nice to see everybody in the chat. I apologize. Jeff, down is up. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. My Blue Crew. this weekend. Sorry, Jason, but Dodgers for a series win, but not a sweep. Listen, I don't like to talk too much sports because this is not a sports show. But the Dodgers did not win the World Series last year. The Yankees lost the World Series. The Yankees beat themselves. The Yankees played bad. The Yankees made every stupid play you can think of. Aaron Judge is the greatest modern baseball player. Not Mike Trout. Mike Trout's sitting at home. He's a great player, but he's not doing anything right now. Ohtani, who you all love and worship, hey, amazing that he can pitch and he can hit, but he's no Aaron Judge. And he also was terrible in the playoffs. Worse than Judge. Can you imagine anyone worse than Judge? Ohtani didn't do anything. The Dodgers were lucky to get by. I don't like to use the argument that Dodgers spend all their money on because the Yankees do that too. But in a few years, they're going to go to salary caps, and the Dodgers will be back like everybody else, and so will the Yankees, and it's going to be interesting. But you didn't come here to talk sports. And listen, who knows what's going to happen? Yankees look pretty good. Yankees pitching looks pretty good. We'll see. It's going to be a battle, and maybe they'll see each other in the postseason again as well. And yes, JC, the Yankees are America's team. California is not. You can't root for California when it comes to baseball or much else. Susan says, I grew up watching all those shows. Love your choice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So went to Anaheim, and the purpose was to go see the Yankees sweep the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, or whatever they call themselves this week. When I was a kid, they were called the California Angels. And so we decided to go to 2 out of 3 games. We went to the Monday game, and we went to the Wednesday game. And then on Tuesday, went to Disneyland. Monday was a holiday. I figured Tuesday will be fine. The holiday's over. People will go home. Boy, was I wrong. And it was crowded. And I don't rope drop or soap drop. We got there, the crack of 2 p.m. And it was probably a little late to do it. Some of the things, Disney's celebrating their 70th anniversary, Disneyland, that is. And I mean, it's fun. They have a lot of fun food items to try for the 70th anniversary. But a lot of the merchandise wasn't for me. A lot of they looked like Easter colors or baby blue, powder blue. For once, I didn't buy any Disney merch. They try to get you, but they didn't get me this time. The park was packed, but, I used the Lightning Genie Superstar Fast Pass lane, whatever the bullshit they call it this week is. And went on rides, had a good time. Look, I don't want to be a Disney YouTuber, but there's enough of. But I do enjoy being there, and I enjoy the escape from reality. I don't want to think about life and government and politics. I like to think about Mickey Mouse, and it brings me back to a time when I was young, and it's fun. It's escape, and I had some of Tiana's jambalaya, which is fantastic, and even had a little nibble of a 70th anniversary beignet. That Tiana is some cook, I'll tell you that much. And how much for a bottle of water at Disney? I'd say about $5. $5 probably. They do have refillable stations should you want to refill your station. Anyway, it was still fun. I don't really watch fireworks or the shows. I do like a little parade every now and then. And, I was fortunate my parents and my grandparents took me to Disney World as a kid, and it means something to me. I'm a sucker for nostalgia. Most people my age, 75, are we want to relive our youth. That's why you see all this nonsense behind me, and it's not just a decoration for the studio. It's a way of life. So anyway, so that was Disneyland. Yankees did win all 3 games, swept the Angels, and it was fun. Last night I went to see the movie Karate Kid Legends. Now you're thinking, how did you just jump from this? Well, I'll tell you why. People suck. People are the worst. And when you fly, you start to realize that it's a big earth out there. But a lot of people are really stupid. Some of you watching are probably stupid. You might not know it because a lot of times stupid people don't know it. But stupid people are obnoxious, aggressive. They talk too loud. People on planes need to learn how to speak with a plane voice, which is just like your speaking voice. Like I'm speaking to you right now would be fine. But they're on the plane. Like Robert De Niro in Cape Fear. It doesn't end, and it's constant, and flying is such a pain in the ass. People flying for the first time. Some look like they're flying for the last time. No one knows how to do the simple instructions that you're asked about. And it's difficult. Well, same at a baseball game. We had a bunch of idiots behind us like you wouldn't believe, giggling the night away. There's one now. Hello? Hello? Listen, you stop that giggling. People, it's just, they're not there to watch the game. They're there to chat. And I don't want to hear other people's conversations. Same thing as the plane. Talk at a normal level. Last night I go to the movies to see the Karate Kid Legends. People are actively on their cell phones throughout the movie. They don't care. They just sit there on their phones like it's nothing. People bring their kids. The kids are having conversations. The kids are on iPads. Everybody is nuts. What happened to put your phone away and watch a movie? No one can do it. I go to the movie because I want an escape. I have a little attention deficit. When I'm at home, I get distracted. I want to do other things. I got toys to play with. But in the movie theater, it's the one time where I like to keep my phone away. And oh my God, the chitter, chatter was just too much. So if you don't want to hear Karate Kid Legends spoilers, maybe cover your ears. I mean, I don't think I'm going to give anything major away. But I'm a lifelong Karate Kid fan. I saw it in the theater with my grandparents when I'd spend every summer in Florida, and my grandparents took me to see it. And oh, I loved it. And I related. I was the right age to want to learn martial arts, and I was bullied like everybody. And oh, I love that movie. And then I liked the second one. I even liked the third one. The next Karate Kid with the woman, with Hilary Swank, the girl. It was terrible. So in the theater, I thought, oh, that's the end of it. I said, couldn't get worse. And then they put Will Smith's kid in it, and it got worse. Can't even watch it. It's the worst movie ever made. And now we're doing a combination of that original Karate Kid and that Karate Kid. Will Smith's kid is nowhere to be found, but Jackie Chan is in there. It's strange because Jackie Chan is Chinese and teaches Kung Fu, and Mr. Miyagi was Japanese from Okinawa and teaches karate. Anyway, they explain it in the movie. It's interesting. I enjoyed it. And I had to get the popcorn bucket. It's one of the main reasons I was going. They had 3 different ones. I was going to buy all 3, but I said, what if the movie stinks? I went to the last showing. So now if anyone wants to send me their Karate Kid popcorn, no, I'll go back, see another movie, and then buy those buckets. But this was the one that I was most interested in. And this is the Chop of Wood block. Faster Karate Kid action popcorn bucket, right? There it is. I don't know what this thing costs. I bought it, but maybe it costs somewhere between $25 and $35. There's a famous scene in the Karate Kid 2 where he said chop they chop the big board and the tree. And anyway, I think that's what this is based off of. That says, give me your money. And it works. Anyway, so the way this thing here works is the only way you get your popcorn is if you can karate chop it open. And I'll be honest with you, when I was in the theater a few times, I couldn't really figure it out. I'm hoping I don't embarrass myself, but I'm going to give it the old college try just for you guys, okay? So, by the way, imagine being in the movie theater, and every time someone goes for a bite of their popcorn, they have to karate chop it open. It wouldn't have mattered because the people on their phones wouldn't have cared. All right, here we go. Ready? Look at that. And then you reach in and you have your popcorn. I mean, listen, people weren't going to the movies anymore. So what do you got to do? You got to start coming up with karate chop popcorn buckets. And I hope the movie does well because I'd like to see the Karate Kid franchise go on. There is a spoiler alert, sort of. There's a end credit type scene, and there is a big surprise, and I enjoyed it. It's the best part of the movie. The movie is like, it's like a bad karate movie you watch in the '80s with a bigger budget, and Ralph Macchio wearing a toupee to make him look younger. Also, Ralph Macchio doesn't come in until the last hour. The first hour is not even in the movie. He's barely in it. But it was fun, and go see it. Yeah, wax on, wax off. Thank you. Enjoyed my karate chop. Let's see here. Yes. Sorry. I got a whole new system here, so sometimes it takes me a second to figure out what I'm doing. Rod says airports are off the rails. People forget how to act in public. Rant away. Yeah, I'm going easy. Jason, if you're in public, a certain level of behavior is expected, but rarely adhered to. Sad, sad, sad. Yes, or shame, shame, shame. Go to the movies during the day. It's cheaper, and no one is really there. I wanted to get the damn popcorn bucket. And sometimes these things sell out, like Matt Thorne's Back to Funk Up hat that Toxie is modeling today. That's why I went, and to get it early, and I did. Let's see. Mr. Miyagi would be very proud. Yes, thank you. Anyway, it's go see the movies, support the movies. Movie industry will be gone. It used to be our escape to go somewhere and get away. And yes, maybe going during the day is the better move. Who is your favorite Karate Kid universe villain? There's only one, and that is Sensei John Kreese. John Kreese is the Darth Vader of karate movies, and so he would definitely be my favorite. And then, but I mean, like, they're all good in their own ways. One of them was on the show. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people who watch my show don't know that I interviewed actors as well. And I did a series on the Karate Kid. But the bad boy of karate, Mike Barnes, Sean Kanan, who was on the show. All right. Yeah, good. Marcy's going to go see it. Yeah, go see it. Let's go support some movies. We need it. Correct answer. John is my favorite too. Yeah, there's no way around it. And exactly. No mercy. So anyway, but it was a fun trip. I rarely take a vacation. There was no touring involved, and now I get back to. I'm hearing an echo somewhere in here. I don't know. It's coming from my speaker. There's volume on somewhere. Anyway, I don't know where it's coming from. It could be the voices in my head. More than likely it is. So, yeah, a little trip now back to work with the Piercy DiMartini band, and that involves filming locations as well. When I'm out there, I try to do as many of those as I can. I talked about Counts Vamp coming to an end, and on June 10th, Piercy DiMartini will play Counts Vamp. Maybe there's 300 people there. It's going to be the smallest place. It's going to be an all-star place. I can't tell you who's coming to Vamp tonight. I saw the guest list, including my name with an E on the end. But there's definitely a volume on, 100%. I am hearing something. People like when I flip out. In a minute, I might read all the horrible racist messages I've been getting about my videos, but I'll have to clear up the language. Oh, I'm here. So there's music playing, or YouTube videos playing, or anyway. By the way, Faster Pussycat's tour bus is broken down in the desert. They seem to have a problem with that happening quite often. So hopefully someone will go get them and bring them to the show tonight. But anyway, there's a couple multi-platinum stars and one of the biggest box office movie stars and a lot more. And it's going to be that way for the Piercy DiMartini show as well. It's going to be quite the all-star turnout. If you can get in, get in. It's expensive. And then, hello, 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 hello. Who's there? I'm going to figure it out. Maybe this new monitor has something. I don't know. If you could see my new, I'm going to do a studio tour at some point where I show every aspect of this studio, and you can see that. Listen, I'm sparing no expense with all the super chats you guys have given me. None today, by the way. Not that that's what the almighty be all is. The IT support's on the way here now to work on it. Anyway, it's always easier when I do the show with somebody else, but today I'm doing it by myself. Wednesdays at the horror convention, the Monster Palooza convention. By the way, before I talk more about Stephen Piercy, Born DeMartini, I'd like to say I've been thinking about taking this podcast on the road. I think it would be fun. And here's what I think. Maybe me and Wednesday go to a different city and we do it live in front of an audience. And then we have a special guest, a rock star. And we'll interview them. And then after the show, the rock star can sit and sign autographs, take pictures, sell merchandise. And it'll be a waste some time of fun. Oh, thank you, Susan. Sorry to sound like I was sorry to sound like I was begging. Hold on one second. We might have found the problem. That's not the problem. That's all right. Let's get back to work. Susan, thank you so much. Skylar, is this live? Yes, live it is. Would your studio be considered the green room? Silver Knight College? Yes, it would. It would be the green room. So anyway, I think I take it on the road, and then you guys come out, we hang out, and I think it'd be a fun thing. I think it could be cost efficient. I don't think it has to be crazy. And so that's something I'm working on, because at these Stephen shows, people constantly ask me to hang out or meet, and I just don't always have time. Oh, thank you, Susan, for a super chat. Well, welcome to the Super Chat Club, and you have a lovely profile in your photo. All right, so anyway, that's something I'm thinking about. I will be at the Hollywood show on June 7th and 8th in Burbank, California. Now, Stephen Piercy will be appearing there with, can we share the link to that so I can share it? Stephen Piercy will be sharing, I know I shouldn't drink before these shows. Stephen Piercy will be with Whit Hertford, who is the kid from the Lay It Down video who blows out the candles. Make a wish, Stephen. And that's not a link. Hold on, I'll have to figure this out myself. Talk amongst yourselves while I find my own Shopify link. There wasn't a link. All right, here we go. So, be nice if these were featured. So what we're going to do is I'm doing this convention. There's the link right there. That's not it. Any chance going live from the show one of these days? Possibly. But what I'm trying to point out, and I'm having a hard day today, is it's a signing, and Simon Wright of AC/DC is going to be there too. David Letterman is famous for destroying his studio after he felt like he did a bad show. This would definitely be a show where I'm going to knock all the creatures off the shelf. I probably won't, but I feel like nothing is going right in this broadcast. Maybe I should make notes. See? I told you nothing was going right. I couldn't even. I spent $5,000 on this thing, and I broke it. Now, how does that happen? They don't tell you can't headbutt it. Now you guys are gonna have to sit here and watch a grown man try to fix a popcorn bag. Magic of television. Bunch of bullshit. The Hollywood show is a collector show in Burbank. There's going to be a lot of famous people there, a lot of old celebrities. Priscilla Presley's going to be there. Bolo from Enter the Dragon. There's way bigger names than that. I've talked about it on the show before. Wednesday and Sean will be hanging out, I believe, at some point. But Stephen Pearson, Whit Hertford. Yes, Whit is the kid who blows out the candles. He's young Stephen, turns into Stephen. So we're doing a cool thing. We're going to have pictures that Stephen and Whit are going to sign. And I'm not prepared, so I'll just show it to you on my phone. There it is. And you could get one of these, but it's going to be extremely limited. So the idea is that you come to the convention and you meet them. But for right now, I'm going to put 40 of these on my website. And the reason we're doing that is to commemorate the 40th anniversary of Lay It Down, but of the Invasion of Your Privacy album. So let me explain some of this stuff. This is my store right here. And you can go to it in that link. You pick one of these pictures you want, and Stephen will sign it to you. And you can buy some of my merch too, but there's 4 different pictures Stephen can sign, 5 if you count the one with Whit. And you place your order, and after the show, Stephen will sign it. And there's no additional charge for Stephen to sign the picture to you or Whit. He'll sign it to you. Very limited amounts. So there's 40 of the picture of Stephen and Whit, and there are 24 of each of the Stephen photos. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. I mean, the whole purpose of this is for people to come in person and meet them and get them signed, but I thought to do something special for the audience. And in addition to that, if you want to buy one of these items, 10% off if you use the code RAT. That's with 2 T's. I believe capital R, lowercase a, lowercase t, all capitals, capital R, capital A, capital T, RAT. So that's it. You want 10% off, get on it. And I will be adding some Simon Wright photos of AC/DC and Dio soon. Burbank is definitely the new home of funk. And Matt Thorne will be there too. I guarantee you he'll be stopping by. So, and do I still have Christmas balls? Yes, you just saw them in the store. There's a few left, which is nice because you buy them now because in 2025, this year, there'll be a new color for your collection of my balls. Brad Well, Brenda and I have been enjoying the TV show location videos, especially Sanford and Son Jefferson. Thank you, Brad. All Norman Lear shows. And stay tuned because Eric Monty, who's creator of those shows, he's coming on. We're going to have a good talk. I'll be talking to his granddaughter. So let's see here. Okay, let's see. Yes, all caps, Jason. Thank you. Anyway, so that's that. If you want to pre-order, I would do it now because you're the first ones to know. I always try to do things with my show first. We'll get it signed. You have the option to add an inscription, which would be round and round, lay it down, or rat and roll, which is cool. Stephen doesn't always do those type of things, but we're trying to do a special event. Oh, look what I have here. I have the I have a drinking problem, apparently. Anyway, hey, Sean Brown. Sean, thank you so much. Jason, I started binge watching Different Strokes today since I watched your filming location of the show in New York City. Please keep these videos coming. They're one of the few well-researched videos about classic TV shows on YouTube. Thank you, Sean. Sean, I appreciate that. I want to binge watch every one of my shows that I do a show about, and I try. I've started them. I watched like a few episodes of this one, and then I go back. I did a couple episodes of the Brady Bunch, and I did a couple episodes of Sanford and Son, and there's just so many great shows. Georgia enjoyed Different Strokes. That one's starting off slow. The other ones did huge. So we'll see what happens if word of mouth takes off. I'm so enjoying making those. So anyway, Brad says, yeah, stop telling everyone so I can get one. That's a good point. You better get in there because when Steven announces it, then they're going to sell out. This is just the minor league right now. Let's see. And yes, Andrew Dice Clay was on Different Strokes. Yeah, that was funny. A funny way to start. I didn't get notified for Different Strokes. We watched the show. Yeah, thanks, Skyler. Yeah, I don't know what happens with all that notification stuff. Small wonder. I looked into it. Could happen. Could happen. Just watching what's happening with the Doobie Brothers. Which Doobie you be? Yep, the famous episode where they bootleg the Doobie Brothers concert. Wednesday and I are going to go visit the Doobie Brothers. No, we're going to go visit the Doobie Brothers. We're going to go visit the What's Happening locations. It's a little bit disappointing, but maybe you'll have fun, and maybe you'll have fun watching us do it. So visit locations, that is. Get your minds out of it. So you get people who get mad and they leave angry messages. This one person, whose name I won't reveal, Susan Hutchinson, said, how many of you filming location people are doing this laugh out loud? How original. And then I responded and told her how many, or at least watching it, which at that time was 480,000. And she said that you only have a pathetic 31,000 subscribers, but I'll give you one thing. You're certainly the creepiest looking of all of them. I'm the creepiest. Have you seen some of the people out there? Good luck, buddy. Now, I researched this C word, and she didn't have, she had 3 subscribers or something. And then I was a mature person and took the high road because you're not supposed to respond. And I said, you must be so ugly and pathetic, knowing your life has come to commenting on YouTube videos. Now, maybe I should have resorted to that. I did take out fat. And I didn't mention Dr. Now, even though I was thinking about it. But this is what happens with these people. Everyone gets jealous. Relax. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. If you're in the YouTube business, worry about you. Worry about your own channel. This channel happens to be doing pretty good because it's real, because we're having fun, because we're talking, because I'm not trying to be some bullshit that everybody else wants to be. So let's see. Yeah, thank you. Rod says top 5 creepiest at best. And right after that, Randall mentioned Mr. Carlson, the bicycle salesman, and he is definitely creepier. And it says sometimes you must unleash hell to make an example from time to time. Well, I agree. And some people, thank you. Well, you guys are so nice. Well, I saw the word Bobby Blotzer. Way creepier. Hold on. But yeah, it could be. Bobby Blotzer once claimed that me and Stevie Rochelle of Metal Sludge and Tough hacked his Facebook and in the middle of the night put up racist posts in his name. Well, speaking of racist posts, let me attempt to read this one to you. Well, I started putting out sitcoms, videos that have African-American characters in it. And boy, did that turn strange. A lot of people told me Norman Lear stole those shows from a black man. Well, I went and found that black man, Eric Monty, and he's going to come on and tell his story. So it's not that I'm not trying to disparage anybody. One person said my cracker white content, clickbait cracker content wasn't getting an audience, and now I'm stealing from the blacks. That's what he said. And then I took his wallet. But so people are crazy. But then you get, hold on. Then I get psychopaths who tell me, please don't do this location video because I want to do a location video. I can't tell you what it is, but I don't want you to do the same one. What are you worried about me for? Now, the Jeffersons video. I don't know how I can read this, but I'm going to do my best. This is from a guy whose name I definitely should not say, Jeff Geiger, Geigeo. I can't spell it for you, though, because that would be wrong. He said, and I haven't reported this yet, but it should be reported. Fun fact, the Jefferson family was a bunch of mean N-words. And the N-word is spelled wrong. that wanted to R word, sexually assault women, and kill white people and eat them. Now, maybe he's trying to be funny, but what kind of comment is that, right? This is what I'm dealing with. There's going to come a time when I can't answer the comments anymore. I can't read the comments. I try to respond to everything. I try to have engagement. I want to react. I want to talk to you guys. I love when people share their favorite quotes from these shows. I'm down. I want to do it all day. I am so happy with YouTube right now that even psychopaths like that one can't get me. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Maybe he was watching a different Jefferson's. You might be onto something. But all right. I like to. And this guy, 80s Life Kurt, by the way, he has a channel, and I don't know. Hold on, 227. I don't think has an outdoor location. It was filmed on set. I like 80s Life Kurt. I didn't remember his name in my video, but I did go back and edit it in. And he does good videos, and I got some information from him, and I think you should give credit where credit is due. Okay. Horchick 71. By the way, another beautiful profile. Is that what I need to do? My profile, I don't think is so good. I look like Jimmy Durante. All right. Looks like I'm coming to Cancun. All right. We're right now. So I'm finally going to get to meet you and Steven's so excited. Steven's, yeah, but meeting me, very excited. No, Horchick, that's great. Cancun is going to be a lot of fun. It's actually one of the things I'm most looking forward to. A week, and I am staying for the full week of fun in the sun. Some of the guys are going to leave after they play, but not me. In fact, I'm looking to make a residency there in our 51st state. Oh, no, wrong place. Anyway, Cancun, Horchick, it'd be great to meet you, and I'm so glad you got to go. It's going to be fun. Yeah, finally got a piece of the pie. You're not kidding. Let's see. I don't really like the young ones, so I don't really have to get Michelle hooked on it, but maybe I'll try again. When I was a kid, I didn't care for it. You know, I'm a New York punk rocker, not an English punk rocker. Now, Sean, who's on the show from time to time, he loved it. Anyway, I wanted to come on today because I'd been away, and I tried a new thing. I put out a video on Monday that was pre-recorded, and on Wednesday, I put out an interview that was pre-recorded, and I thought having us on was better than not having us on. I didn't lie. To be honest with you, most people watch this the next day. Most people don't watch live. I'm grateful for everyone who can. But so anyway, I hope you liked that at least there was some content when I was gone. Let's see here. It looks like Drizzler's crying about money or something. I mean, I wasn't going to give him any attention because Drizzler's the type of kid who goes to the movies and looks at his phone the whole time. But I don't know. Most people don't know what you're talking about or care. I think that little Drizzler is upset that money and like I don't know, kid. Figure it out. Grow up. I did not give the mouse a hug because I didn't like the outfit he was wearing. I always take a picture with Mickey Mouse. I love meeting Mickey Mouse. I love saying hello. It's real to me. But he had this like outfit, the 70th anniversary, and I didn't have time for him. I did wave to him in the parade, though. I'm not gonna lie. And Minnie blew me a kiss, and I was excited. I get choked up at Disney. I don't mind admitting it. All right. Yes. I keep pushing the wrong one. There it is. Loretta Swit. I was going to a convention in Knoxville. I'm still going, and Loretta Swit was going to be there as part of the MASH reunion. Well, the reunion's off because Loretta Swit is dead. Sorry to tell you, inform you, Hot Lips is going to the big MASH in the Sky. So sad. Let's see. Okay, everyone in the audience is explaining things to me. Yes, rest in peace, Loretta Swit. I met her, by the way. It's a photo that I don't think I could find in time. Whew, I'm getting tired. Did I mention I'm going to go see Vane and Faster Pussycat tonight? I hope it ends early. Actually, let's take a look because I got to get some rest. No, Stephen Piercy enjoyed that photo that he's going to be signing for you. And my artist, Lee Bishop, he's checking in to see, and everything's good. The doors open at 7. Vane goes on at 9. Faster Pussycat at 10:30, and I have a VIP access. So that's good to know. And yeah, I feel like I should be able to say who's on the list. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble. The name under my name is, I have the actual guest list. And the name under my name is one of the most famous actors around. I can't say no. I'm told that I can't tell you that it's Marky Mark. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Let's see. Hot Lips. What are we asking here? Is it possible on one of your future tour guides to do behind the scenes as far as the work you do? That's a popular one. So a lot of people thought when I started doing this show, it looks like I'm just hanging out because I thought that was more entertaining to watch. Now, one of the reasons you don't see the work I do is sometimes it involves personal business, money, things like that, that no, I can't show. I think one day I'll do a tour diary where I show you me in the house, advancing the shows, booking the plane tickets. It's boring, but I think people might like it. And then and try to do one. I'd have to have Michelle probably film it. I can't film myself doing that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes, I've definitely have thought about it. What's your opinion on the P. Diddy case? Hold on, I'll do that one in a second. Actually, it wasn't that funny. The Diddy case is insane. I've never seen anything more insane. I've met Diddy a couple times. There was no baby oil exchanged. And it was always nice. I don't know what to say. I have these photos of me and Diddy, and I've been told I can't post them because it's not PC. I think it'd be kind of funny. But look, money screws people up. I don't know what it is that makes people so insane. P. Diddy could have had any woman he wanted, anything he wanted. He could have had the greatest life of all time. And this is how he chose to act. I mean, it's beyond insane. It's beyond. This is what turns him on. I mean, that's what happens in this world. They get so spoiled and used to what they want. P. Diddy turned me on once. He turned me on to a place called Junior's Cheesecake in Brooklyn. And he was right. It's the greatest cheesecake. It's such a great place. And I thank Diddy for that. I'm still not bringing him a cake with a file or baby oil. But look, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's going to come out even more. I mean, he was threatening to kill people. Look, it's amazing. Why can't you just live your good life? Oh, my God, I would kill just to be on Gilligan's Island and not have to deal with people. What a throwaway and a waste of life. And it's not just Diddy. It's all these people. Maybe Diddy should start wearing a MAGA hat like that Chrisley guy, and maybe he'll get a pardon. That's all I could think of. I also think that he knows a lot of information, but Is it the greatest modern case? Possibly. Oh, Chisel, shut up, please. We're going to block you in a minute. Georgia, who's playing Vamps tonight? Didn't we just have this conversation, Georgia? Where you been? It's going to be Vane and Faster Pussycat again. My dumbest question ever, Abidjan. Have you seen Billy Joel play the ground? No, I did not. I wish I did. I did not. I saw Billy Joel play the MGM Garden, not the Madison Square Garden, and I'm sad that we'll probably never see Billy Joel again, one of the greatest songwriters in history. Junior Cheesecake just sounds different when Diddy in the same sentence. Yes. Let's see. I've never been to a concert in my whole life. I'm sorry to hear that, Em. Maybe you should start with the band Hole, since that's what you spelled. Although I don't know if Courtney Love is still doing that. But you got to get to a concert. Go see Wednesday 13. He's got to have so much dirt on people. Yes. Yeah, and 100% controlling people. Yeah. I'm still trying to get used to this new system. It's great, but it's taking me a minute to get used to. Well, I've been here for 46 minutes, so I'm going to go 1 hour, and I'm told that the orders are pouring in. I just got a message, which is great. So get them now before Steven announces it, and we'll share that link. And you can choose. I would get the one with wit. I would get the rare lay it down photo, which I'll show you again. Right there. You guys are getting to see this first look. And it'll be signed by Steven, and it'll be signed by Little Steven. You know, Little Steven was also in a movie called Jurassic Park. And he was also he's in one of those Freddy Krueger movies, and he's in Poltergeist 2, and he was on Full House. That's my favorite. And these guys had some career. But anyway, the way that is going to work is you pick the picture you like. I'll make sure he signs it. If you want it signed to you, you can put that. Take your time and fill out the form properly so we know. And it's on the way. And I thank everyone for ordering and supporting. All right, and looks like another 5, so that's good. Pet Paradise, Jason. I'm in love with Michelle. Oh, well, interesting. Well, makes 2 of us. Let me just make a note to change the locks on the door. What was the little girl's name to lay it down video? We haven't been able to figure it out. We're gonna have to do some research. Whit didn't even remember. Whit was more interested in the woman in the video, he told me. Okay. I'm jumping all over the place. Well, one of the things I was going to say about those negative comments and crazy people is that you can't let people tell you what to do or how to live, and because their opinion doesn't matter. One day I'm going to finally do a show about life. And maybe not everyone will want to watch it because they just like jokes, but there comes a point in life when you realize you follow your heart and you do what you want to do. I like making these videos. I don't care. I do it for me. I'm glad you guys like it, but people leaving negative remarks, it's just silly. No one has to subscribe. I think we've created this bond here where I come on and I chat with everybody and I show you things I like. And it seems like we have a lot of things in common. So when one person tells you something in a comment out of millions, don't listen to it. And I don't. I mean, I find it funny. That's why I'm telling you about it. But at the end of the day, these people don't matter. Most things in life don't matter. Most of your hardest situations, whatever's bothering you most right now, at some point won't matter. If it's the bills, if it's family. I spent so many years of my life, sort of resenting my family or whatever. And then you realize you only get one and you only have so long. And Live your life. What other people think cares. Don't get so caught up in it. You know, one of the main reasons I do this show is to offer this distraction to people. Started it on Facebook during the pandemic to offer a distraction. Now I realize, sure, am I making a living doing this? Yes, and that's great. But it makes me want to get on here and offer content that really distracts, that doesn't deal with everyday life. This is our private freak off. You know what I mean? Is that maybe I shouldn't say that. Let's see here. Let's take some compliments about me. I'll say it every chance I get. You're a good soul, Jason Green. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yes, trolls are just people who are miserable, and that's it. They don't matter. It means nothing. Oh, Jackie Ray got their hat with confetti today. I'm still picking that confetti up off the floor. It's insane. It's everywhere. Anyway, thank you. Let's see. I thought Little Steven was in the E Street Band. Yeah, wrong Little Steven. Yeah, always look on the bright side of life. It's just fun to BS with friends. Yeah, it's meant to be fun. Tomorrow was always a better day, especially with Jason Green. Oh, thank you, Chris. I hope so. Much love. Ray, you kind of have a profile too. I'm starting. I got to change my profile photo. I'm gonna have to have my artist make a profile cartoon of me and maybe give me a nose job. Let's see here. People suck. Gotta run. Thanks, Jay. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Lorraine. And yeah, best place waste. Anyway, I mean, I wasn't fishing for that. It's more to offer people advice. You know, I've stopped working in 2020 for other people. I mean, look, I do work for Stephen Pearcy, but those are good jobs. You know, I'm able to do what I want to do as long as he's happy. But I've decided, you know, I see people working, and you work for somebody who's really not as qualified as they act, and it's a joke. The whole say, you know, God bless all of you, or whatever you believe in, who work, because someone has to do it. But I want to keep people happy and talk about the things I want to talk about, and play with toys, and you guys have afforded me the life to do that. I like your humor. You're the Larry David of the Monsters Rock Cruise. Well, thank you. That's probably the best compliment I could get. Any Steven shows in Phoenix planned? No. There are a lot of shows planned that you don't know about. One was announced today. How about that? This is big news. Big news. Get ready. I forgot which one it was. But anyway, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to give you a code because I love you guys, most of you guys. You ready? Here it is. Hold on. Big news just announced. Piercy DiMartini in St. Petersburg, Florida. That's right. St. Petersburg, Florida. And that's on Friday, October 17th. Piercy DiMartini performing the music of Rat, and tickets go on sale May 30th. Today! Oh my God. Tickets are on sale right now, and I have a code. I don't know what this means, but the code is FERGS, FERG''S. I'll show it to you. You guys want it? Get in on it. Across from Tropicana Field, which is closed due to weather, and the Rays are a terrible team. Anyway, I hope to see you there. It's right near the Salvador Dali Museum, and I will be visiting. I've been there before, and you guys can come with me. Jason says all shows are announced on Steven's website as soon as they're announced. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. But you can go to that website. But I sometimes will tell you things a little early. Jason, how is Jakey Lee doing? Wounds take a long time to go. He's out and about. I'll probably see him tonight. I'll tell him you said hello. And I'm not going to stand so close to him in case they come back. Let's see here. Japan tour day. Yes, it has to happen. Not going to happen this year, but wish it would. You bring a lot of joy to so many people, Jason. No, thank you. Appreciate that. I got to learn how to click this thing. Any Texas plans? Working on that. Stephen is very adamant about have you talked to Johnny? I did. I talked to Johnny Rod on the show a few years ago, and it was a very controversial interview. A lot of people found out that Johnny Rod had done some terrible things, allegedly, and I don't think he'll be back. But anyway, thank you for asking about Johnny. And this is Deadhead Dave, and he's just become a member. Deadhead Dave, welcome. Thank you so much. I haven't really mentioned the YouTube membership, but Dave, you're going to watch videos before anybody else, and I got a lot of content coming. So welcome. There you are. Welcome again. Thank you for being a member. I'm going to step it up. Patreon too. I'm stepping it up. I'm going to give away a new card. Well, maybe not, but content is going. Content. Jason loves my answers. Well, thank you. Holy cow, we got 4 minutes, and then our time today is over. I got to find something to wear. I'm going out on the town tonight. Sold out, by the way, so if you don't have a ticket, you're not getting in. Piercy DiMartini Vamped is next. Next week, I'm giving the tickets away. Wednesday, right here on this show, courtesy of Dollar Loan Center. I'm going to give away a pair of tickets, $500 value. So I hope that you can go. Billy, Jesus. Green Eyed Girl, love your channel if you do any closer to the Warren interview. You know what? Everyone wants to talk to Eddie Trunk. Everybody wants to do a safe interview with Eddie Trunk. And I don't think people really listen to that much, to be honest. But whatever. So maybe after they get done with Eddie Trunk, maybe, because they think that that's where they have to go, maybe it'll happen. I would say message him. If Warren DiMartini shares something on his Facebook, go on and say, we'd love to see an interview with Jason Green. He very rarely does, but when you see him, you let him know. He told me, thanks for the invite. I'll think about it. All right. Do I have a Cat House shirt for watching Fast Pussycat tonight? No, I do not. Michelle has a Cat House T-shirt and will represent. I'm going to go topless. Do you believe in science? I mean, what, are you looking for an interesting answer to that? It depends on the situation, right? E.J. Leeson, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Jay, you should do a collection video. I'm curious about the monster frames behind you, Leflo. Should be a whole show of your friends and collections. I'd like to. Hey, look, the other guys are great. My stuff's not as organized. This is just like random fun stuff. These are stamps, and they were postmarked at Universal Studios, and then on top of them is a large replica stamp. And the Karate Kid collection. When I bring things home, I just put it over here. It's not really, it looks like, this will just be a display. Oh, there's a bonsai tree signed by Ralph Macchio. You don't see that every day. But I feel comfortable with my favorite stuff around me. Obviously, there's a lot more. Horror Chick, member for 5 months. Very cool. Sending you a care package, Marjay. Saw something I thought you liked. Well, that is very, very sweet of you. Horror Chick has sent me one of the best care packages ever, which includes my pack of Good Times cards. I wish I could find the member of Good Times to open a pack with me. I think that's what I'm keeping sealed, though. But I got some new content coming that I think you guys are going to enjoy. I don't want to say too much because then someone else will do it. Did you ever get to interview Michael Anthony? I don't know what happened. They wanted to do it, got put off. I think he had to do Eddie Trunk, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. If it doesn't, I'm okay with it. Clara Bixby, do you have any Ramones figures? I have the Johnny Ramone Super 7, and I have the Johnny, Dee Dee, and Joey Funko Pops, but I'm always on the hunt. I'm looking for the head knockers. Have you tried to use the Snoopy snow cone machine? When I was a kid, I did. That one back there is just for show. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I believe in weird science. That is true. Beautiful day in the Jason Green neighborhood. But I'm looking for the Ramones head knockers. I mean, look, I'm not trying to send it to me. I just need it. Best address to send you a care package. The return address from the shop? That's a good question. It's in the chat. It's going to be in the chat. If you guys want to send me something, that's very nice of you. Let's see. This is 12-pack. Jason, I just did another nose cancer surgery. My nose is even higher. I'm sorry to hear that. I relate. I'm going in soon to have mine checked out. And hope we're both going to be okay and not like Loretta Swit. Matthew loves the Toxic Avenger. I'm a Toxic Avenger fan myself. And all right. Here's the address. There it is. That's not Michelle's address, by the way. It looks like it is. Michelle's wearing too much makeup in that picture, I think. But it's kind of a profile. It's a little bit of a profile. It's a, what do you call that? A 1 3/8? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you want to send me something, let's go right ahead. If I sent you a self-addressed stamp envelope, would you send me a signed postcard? There's a package for that on the website, which is easier. But if you sent me something you wanted to sign, I'd sign it. Huh?
It's sold out because of the pics.
Oh. Well, I have other pics. Just put it back up. Sorry. I'm hearing voices in my head. You're going to get... There's a package that's going to be back on the site. You get a postcard and pics. And if you want me to sign something and you send it, I'll sign it. That makes sense? Lisa Clark, have fun. Say hi to Marky Mark. I don't know if who said Marky Mark was going to be there, but maybe you can get an interview. Yeah. Georgia might be moving to Vegas soon. Well, now's the time. Today it was 117 degrees. Tomorrow 163. So come on out. I love it here. You guys hearing the voices in my head too? Son of a bitch, we're all going crazy today together. Anyway, you got the address. I appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Did I miss anything? I don't think I even got Jeff down as up. Maybe. Have a great night, both of my fellow timers. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate your loyal support of the channel. I wanted to make sure I got that. And yeah, and then we're talking about collection video. I think it could happen at some point. I want to show my Ramones collection because that's probably the coolest thing I have. Do you know the time Steve will be signed to Hollywood Show? I arrive in town at about 11 a.m. on the 7th. So the Hollywood Show is the 7th and the 8th, and Steven is only going to be there on the 8th, which is Saturday. So he'll be there in time. He'll probably be there about 11 to 3. I don't expect him to stay the whole time. I mean, listen, if it's busy, he will. And now we have a lot of the pre-orders, so he'll have to sign those for everybody. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching and wasting a little time with me. And thank you, Gigi. And everybody is so kind. I will see you again. So Monday, I'll be live. Go watch the Different Strokes location video if you could. Give it a like, and I'll appreciate it. See you soon. Thank you.
Just wanna waste some time with you.